Ryan Armstrong and Stephanie Dobson are here today joining me, and we're going to be talking about the Community Legal Clinic in Lloydminster. Now, we have one that's coming up in March, but luckily, I guess it's already full, which is pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm. So our Community Legal Clinic runs on the third Thursday of every month, and so the next one is coming up on March 21st, and we're happy to say that that legal clinic has 4 lawyers that are all completely booked with appointments. So we've got 16 booked appointments for this next one. So the next legal clinic after that is on May 16th.
Okay. And for the clinics that are coming up, Ryan, how do people go about getting involved to sign up? I guess, first of all, how do they know they qualify for it, and what are the type of things that can be discussed at these?
So there's a phone number that we've coordinated through the Red Deer Legal Clinic. That phone number is 587-789-0727. And they call that number, they ask to be booked into the clinic, and they will be asked a series of questions, name and so forth, and the type of legal issue that they're facing.
And this is for people, as you said, that are kind of in the middle of things. Either they are make too much money to qualify for legal aid, but maybe still can't afford a lawyer. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. So the threshold for qualification is you have to be above the threshold for Legal Aid Alberta, but still under that the ability to pay for a privately retained lawyer. And so these appointments are half an hour long, so they're not a full retainer of a lawyer, but it really gets you some good advice just in a summary format. So it's about 30 to 45 minutes appointment.
And now there are other sessions outside of this as well that you are not required to be signed up for specific bookings. It's just kind of a general session. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so we've had one on February 21st on family law, and the next one that we have coming up is on Thursday, April 18th from 5 to 7 o'clock, and that one will be on estates and wills.
And do people have to, is it a good idea still to call for that, or can they just show up?
They can just show up for that one. We have space for, I think, about 30 to 40 in there. We had 16 attend in February, so we had good attendance for the last one, and we expect to have good attendance again for the next one.
Okay. And what's the benefit of having these clinics? Is there like a bigger goal in mind when you're having this set up, or is it basically just because there are so many people that could possibly fall through the cracks?
I think that really sums it up, that last comment. There's a lot of people that are in need that could really be helped just by some brief legal advice. They don't necessarily need a full lawyer, but they need some assistance and sort of some direction on where to go. There are a lot of self-represented people, especially in family law and criminal law, that if we can be of assistance, the local lawyers are really excited to be part of this clinic and to be able to give back to the community and to really be a part of it. So it's of great benefit to be able to have the community be able to meet with lawyers on a free basis.
And do you know roughly, Ryan, how many lawyers in the community would be involved, or does it just depend on what the matters are that people are looking for?
Well, it is dependent on the matters that people are looking for. There is primarily a demand for family law, but there certainly are other matters, miscellaneous estates issues that sort of spin off of family or not involve the family law. There's some criminal issues, although there is greater availability of resources outside of what we provide, and certainly some civil law issues, whether it's landlord-tenant or a dispute as between neighbors, or perhaps somebody owing someone else money.
Okay, and once again, Stephanie, just before we wrap up here, can I get you to let me know how far in advance people need to sign up for the next one, and also the phone number, please?
Okay, so the phone number is 587-789-0727. We run on the third Thursday of every month, so that's from 5 until 7 p.m. The next clinics, the one that's full is March 21st, but the next ones after that is May 16th, July 18th, and August 15th.
Okay.
And so we recommend that be at least a week in advance, but it is first come, first serve, and this one for March filled up very, very quickly. So it's a good idea to call as soon as possible to
even
book
if you can get on a waiting list.
Even if you can get on a waiting list.
Okay, great. Well, thank you both for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You.